Alright everyone, welcome to another video in our MS Guide series. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite supports. And by favorite I mean, well, it is one of my favorites. It's kind of the first one I actually played, and it actually was my main for a while after I started really getting to the game. And we're going to be talking about the Zaku 1 Sniper. Yes, the Zaku 1 Sniper. Now, the suit's really old. It came out with the game, so, it's a really old suit. It's been power creeped a little bit, but, it still does its job and does its job well. It goes through 3 levels, level 1 being 300 cost, level 3 being 400 cost. It exists at all levels that the ground Gundam WR does, so the WR is literally just a better version and better pick than it, but it still hits hard. It's got a lot of range boost. It's got good weapons, so it's still usable, but it's just not optimal anymore. But we'll go over all 3 of my builds and we'll take this into the practice range. And yeah, dude, we got another support video. Woo! But yeah, here we go. So for the level 1, I'm running Magella Top Cannon. Why the Magella Top Cannon? Because unlike the prototype Magella Top, the normal Magella Top Cannon, when it hits an opponent, is a heavy stagger. This doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a direct hit. As long as you impact and damage the enemy, it's a heavy stagger. So, the splash range isn't too big on it. It's got 500 range, so it doesn't have a lot of range. But it does hit like a truck, it does heavy stagger, and it does allow for your teammates or to either encroach on the enemy or to retreat from an enemy. Or maybe buy yourself some time if a raid hits you. Just something to think about. It's got blow. It's a very subpar melee weapon, but it's a support. Head mount Vulcans. These Vulcans do okay damage. They don't stun, but they do some decent damage. It has a Sternfaust. The Sternfaust is like a truck. It's a stagger against anything just walking, and it doesn't have maneuver armor. It's a good defensive weapon. It's also good if you want to snipe somebody who's like kind of close by and they're about to die and your teammates won't be able to finish them off. It's a good finishing weapon. At least that's what I use it for. I'm pretty aggressive in this suit, as you'll see in this video, but yeah, moving on. So for level 1, this is how I'm kind of building it. Enhanced melee program is just really on there to fill slots. We could take it off and throw on like a level 1 melee anti-melee armor, which I'm more of an aggressive player, so you can either go anti-melee armor or you can go melee level 1. It's really up to you, but this is the core thing of what we're going to do at level 1 for this suit. We're going to do quick lowers level 1 and 2, and we're going to do enhanced firing programs level 4 and 3. So we max out as much damage as we can. We get 17 modifier, and we also have a 9% increase reload speed for all ballistic weapons. So that is all your range weapons. That's your Sternfaust, that's your Vulcans, that's your Magella Top. I forgot to mention the other weapons for this suit. So you had the Beam Sniper, which the suit would naturally come with. This is actually a good weapon. It's not the favorite weapon of players, but it is still pretty good. It doesn't cause stagger, but it does hit pretty hard. It's got a lot of range. The long-barreled machine gun doesn't do a lot of damage. If you're familiar with the Zaku Recon, it's the same gun. It doesn't have a lot of range either. It shoots in a 3-round burst. It breaks maneuver armor, so it's not the optimal weapon for this suit, but it's an okay weapon in of itself when used in certain situations. So, we'll go over the skills and we'll go on to the builds for level 2 and 3. So, skills to this suit is high performance radar level 2, so you have a 400-meter radar. High performance scope level 2, your scope zoom up to 5 times. Observational data link level 1. Frontline support system level 1. High performance aerospace gimbal level 1, so that allows for increased larger pitch angles in space. This suit, I didn't play it much at level 1, play it mostly at 350. Doesn't have any topographies. Moving on to level 2 of this suit, and what I build for it. See 84 times. This is my most played support, by the way. I'm running Magella Top, and yeah, level 6 build because, really doesn't matter. Because level 2 is only a 50-point increase. I run either Magella Top or Beam Sniper Rifle at level 2. This is my Magella Top loadout, which is, plus 9% reload speed. We got level 1 anti-melee armor. We have enhanced melee program level 1, just to fill slots. Strength and frame level 1, levels 1, 3, and 4 enhanced firing program. But if we're going to go to my beam rifle build, don't question why my precision ring's on there. I think I had no why. I threw it on there because it's weird to have 4 slots. But yeah. You basically, what you do is you put on an anti-melee armor level 2. Why is this here? Sorry, scuff, dude. And you put an anti-melee armor level 2, levels 2, 3, and 4, enhanced frame program, level 1 strengthened frame. But yeah, this is kind of the beam rifle build. This is the Magella top build. I don't think I have a diversified build for level 3, but I do have it maxed out for a build at level 3. Yeah, so here we go. This is a Magella top build. We got levels 1, 3, and 4 enhanced frame program. We got level 2 anti-melee armor, level 2 strengthened frame, level 1 new model frame, level 1 anti-ballistic armor, and level 1 enhanced melee program. So this suit with this will hit like a truck at 400 cost. It does have a lot of HP with this build. The thing is, it doesn't have a lot of defenses. It's pretty squishy in that regard. It's not fast. It's got 110 speed, no topographies, and only 50 thruster. So you know, this is where it really falls off because its only defensive weapons really the Sturmfaust. The ground gun, the WR at 400 cost, has the flash grenade. It has the 180. It has a beam saber, which does more damage than blow. It has Vulcans. There's just better things to use at 400 cost than the Zaku and sniper type. At 300 and 350 cost, you could definitely get away with using it a lot more than other suits. But at level 3 at 400 cost, it's a little dicey. Like a really good Zaku 1 sniper can put in work, and you can basically carry a match as a support with a heavy stagger. But you gotta remember there's some newer raids that they decimate you. They're fast. They have tons of like maneuver armor level 2. They have, you know, a lot more range stuns and stuff that this suit wasn't used to seeing when the game came out. Is kind of the stuff that runs around as a raid at 400 cost, as well as supports with like with explosive reactive armor and anti-stun mechanics, and yeah, there's just a lot of stuff where the suit fell off at 400 cost. Sadly, I can't recommend it at 400 cost, but 300 and 350 definitely go for it. But with this information in mind and no new skills gained at level 3, we'll take it into the practice range. We'll go over how the Magella top cannon works. The beam rifle is, as it sounds, as a beam rifle. It hits hard, doesn't really do much else. But the Magella top cannon has a little bit more. You can kind of work with it a little bit more. So we'll talk about the Magella top. And yeah, I'll see you guys over in practice range. Alright guys, so welcome to the practice range of this video. As you know, we're talking about the Zaku and sniper. So essentially, you know, let's see. The Magella top has okay range. As you can see, it can't hit the F building from the E building rooftop without zooming in. Really? You know, you can hit this corner right here, but you know, it's not gonna, you won't be able to hit that far corner where a lot of supports like to sit, even when zoomed in. So you gotta be careful of that. But you do have a really high power, high stagger weapon. So, you know, let's work with it here. What you're going to look for is basically any sort of shot onto the body. You want to be precise with this weapon. Even though it's a splash weapon, with the splash damage nerf, you're not going to be staggering from whole fuck ton distance away like you used to back in the day. You're going to need a little bit more accuracy now. But, as you can see with this general type right here, you're going to hit it for about a quarter of his health, and it's going to be on its knee, crying because it doesn't know what hit it. Well, it would know because, you know, it's going to be either two suits, the Zaku sniper, or the ground gun, the WR, or weapons rack. And there's not, you know, either or, it's not going to want to fight you, or it's going to want you dead immediately. So, essentially, something I like to do, seeing how this is a more aggressive suit than the weapons rack, is we're going to play more of a musketeer mid-range. So we won't be this close, but for practicality of this video, we're going to be sitting kind of this close. What we're going to do, aim for either chest or legs. Head is too small to hit. Arms are too, you know, they're too far off to the side. My miscalculation there. You're not going to hit. But the legs, they're always in constant movement. It's easier to hit legs. And the chest is the largest object on the body. So aiming center massing for the legs is probably your best bet, especially if you're aiming from front to front or the back. So what we're gonna do here, and one of my favorite kind of aggressive play style with this suit is Magella Top into Sternfast, Vulcandom. Switch back to the Magella Top. They should be recovered, and they're going to be aggressively pushing you. A General's not going to have maneuver armor at 300 or 350 cost, so a Magella Top's going to stagger him again. Then you go in for a melee. Now, why the melee? It's going to fucking hurt. So, you know, that's why. But here we go. Sternfast should start recovering. Something along those lines. We'll finish off a general type if they get too aggressive. Granted, you don't want to play like that, especially if you're 1v1ing. You want to kind of like have a teammate nearby that can bail you out if you're trying to be super hyper aggressive like that. But in most cases, you're going to be more along the lines of looking for the Magella Top, Sternfast, Vulcans, backups, Magella Tops, Sternfast, Vulcans, backup, Magella Tops, rinse and repeat. Meleeing when a general type gets too close. You're not going to be getting really close to any sort of supports. And raids, well, you lose that melee fight. That's just a given. So, as I said, Magella Top, by the time they get up, your Sternfast should be ready. Vulcans, you know, melt them down a little bit. Your Magella Top's ready again. Hit him with that. Vulcans. Everything's reloading. This is when we fall back. We can't be aggressive anymore. Sternfast is going to be up first, then the Vulcans. Support's finished off. Magella Top's ready to go again. Hit him with that. Vulcans. You know, your Vulcans chunk really well against general types. Rinse, repeat. This suit is basically going to sit there and create havoc on the front lines from medium range. It's not going to be like the WR, as I will keep saying in this video, where it can sit at medium or long range and wreak havoc. Their weapons rec has more range than the 180. Gives it that kind of sniper type advantage. So if you're looking to play long range suit, beam sniper. You want to play effectively meta wise with this suit, Magella Top. I encourage off meta play in this suit though. It's really fun playing with that beam sniper, especially breaking people's legs. Not saying the Magella Top doesn't break legs, but it's not as funny because, you know, everybody uses the Magella Top in this suit, so you know. It's kind of just fun to run around with the beam sniper every now and again. Now, as you kind of saw before, the downswing for this suit is a lunge. So, and it's kind of fast, so you gotta be careful. Because, you can't get caught. Especially since you can't cancel it until almost the very end. So, be wary of that. One thing you want to look out for is if, say this general's pushing me, my defensive weapon is a Sternfast. You can use the Magella Top, but also another thing is, Vulcans are able to be used while boosting. You're a slow suit, so your boost speed is like gonna be your fastest method of travel, but it's also your best way to do damage while creating a gap from the Sternfast stun. By the time like your boost is over, you should be switching to your Magella Top at that point to try and stop their pursuit. Build more distance. Sternfast should be ready. Sternfast again. That's why you should deal with people pursuing you in this suit. You're not trying to sit there and be like, I'm big meaty tank, look at me go in this support. No, you're trying to build distance. You're a sniper. You don't want people on top of you for too long. So with that in mind, we always remember you have the Vulcans. I always keep mine hotkeyed. I keep aware of the fact I have Vulcans for that matter. All right. So defensively speaking, defensive combo: Sternfast, Vulcans while boosting away. Switch to the Magella Top to create a heavy stagger, build more distance. Everything should be ready to go then. They keep pursuing, rinse and repeat. You're a medium range suit on offense. You're sitting behind your generals. You're Magella topping any general or any aggressive enemy you see. Staying away from the raid. That's the only exception here. You're not trying to attack the raid. You're doing the defensive run away from any raid. But you can offensively attack any general. You're sitting medium range, Magella Top, and Vulcan switch to Magella Top or switch into either Vulcan or Sternfast. Then whichever one you don't do, switch to the other. switch back to Magella top, so on and so forth, while creeping up with your team. So, that's the Zaku one sniper type. This is my, there's a reason why this is my most played support, and I kind of know a little bit about it. As I said before, it's kind of fallen off in recent times, but, it's still a fun suit. Especially if you're a beginner and you can't get the ground Gundam weapons rack. Pick up the sniper type. Try and buy the Magella top. It holds you over until you can get the more meta pick. Whatever you want to classify as meta in this game. Which is the weapons rack. Just kind of the same job but better. But yeah, the Zaku sniper is a good starting support if you kind of like the sniper role, and it's okay. It's a coin flip, really. Can't really promote it too much. Can't really put it down too much. But yeah, this has been the Zaku sniper. If there's anything I missed or any suits you want to see in the future, let me know down in the comment section below. If you'd like to see it, make sure to smack that like button and hit that subscribe so you see more videos popping up in the future. And as always, this has been Deranged Pyro, aka Grandy Warrior, signing off.